Wagwan Flavor Pot family. Welcome back to Jerry's Authentic Flavor Pot, where every meal tells a story. So before we get started, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has supported me so far. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. Your support means a lot to me and it's much appreciated. Now let's get cooking. So today I'll be sharing with you one of my all-time favorite dishes. Authentic Jamaican Stew Peas. You know, in many Jamaican households, this is a traditional Wednesday meal, and today I'm going to show you exactly how I make mine. So this is the night before I went ahead and washed and soaked my red peas, otherwise known as red kidney beans. I washed and soaked those overnight. I also had some garlic to help tenderize the peas. So the following day, the peas will take less time to cook than usual and will cook more evenly. So this is the day off, and look on the difference on the peas. You see they're more thick because they soak up all that water, so that make it even more easier to cook. So now it's time to boil the peas. So you're gonna put your pot on the stove, throw everything in, turn your stove on, and also add some more water because as you see, most of it was soaked up by the peas. There I go, I put some pimento beans in to get that nice flavor and aroma. So here I'll be using 3 different meats today. I have the salted pigtail, I got some turkey neck, and some beef. So next I went ahead and chopped my turkey neck into portion size that I wanted it to be, and clean it up properly, then washed it with some vinegar. Then next I went ahead and seasoned it with the Adobe all-purpose seasoning. Then I'm going to put the turkey neck in the pot with the peas to boil together. So after finish adding the turkey neck to the pot with the peas, you know you're going to stir everything all together. So after that you can cover your pot and leave them to cook. Next is the salted pigtail. You want to cut those up into the portion size in which you want them. And I cut off all the excess fat off of it and wash them and put them to boil. Yeah, so I put the pigtail in a separate pot to boil because it's very salty, it has a lot of salt. So you want to boil the excess salt from it. So same procedure for the beef. You're gonna cut those into the portion size that you want it to be, and you're gonna clean it up properly and wash it. So as the salted pigtail started boiling, it started to release these type of fatty residue. You can go ahead and skim off those. Then I went ahead and add the beef to the pigtail pot. And we're multitasking, so as we go along the way, we're gonna keep checking on our peas pot with the turkey neck. So if you do a test and you realize the peas is still tough and the turkey neck, you can also gradually add more water to the pot. So now I'm gonna do a peas check to check and see if it's cooked, and yes it is. So next I went ahead and checked the turkey neck, and yes, the turkey neck was cooked also. So I went ahead and put the stove on lower. Then I check on the pigtail and the beef. I went ahead and I threw off all that first set of water from the pigtail and the beef. I catch fresh water and put them to boil again for like 15 minutes. So after that 15 minutes, I remove them from that water and I add them to the pot, to the peas and the turkey neck. Next, I add 1 can of coconut milk. Now we have everything in one pot. We have the red peas, we have the turkey neck, we have the beef, the pigtail, and the coconut milk, and we're gonna mix in everything together. Here I let everything come to a boil for like 5 minutes. Then I went in, added some blended seasoning, then also some of the Adobe all-purpose seasoning and some black pepper, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wash my natural seasoning, some scallion, pepper, thyme, and onion. Add those into the pot. Then you're gonna mix in everything together, cover your pot. Then next I'm gonna move on to making my spinners, otherwise known as dumpling, but we call them spinners because it's much more smaller when you you're adding it to the stew peas. So here I have 1 cup of flour, and I'm just gonna put like a pinch of salt. Don't want much. And you're gonna add your water, and you're gonna gradually knead the flour until you make that dough. Then you're gonna start adding your spinners to the pot. Okay, so after adding your spinners, then you're gonna stir everything together again. Stir everything, then you can cover your pot and leave it to simmer. So after 10 minutes, I went back and checked, and look at this. So at this point, I also went ahead and I added some butter because I didn't use the natural coconut from the tree. So I added the butter, but it's optional, it's not a must. So I check on my pot like every 6 minutes. You can see, the consistency of it is getting that rich thickness. Also, I went ahead and removed the scallion and thyme because it's already done its job. Yeah, so here we have it. Look at this rich and thickness. We reached that finishing point, the thickness. This is it. This is the finishing point. We're finished with this now. So now I'm gonna make me a plate, one for me and one for you. Enjoy. So thanks again, my Flavor Pot family, for tuning in. Bless upon yourself. Big up.